If you are thinking about buying your first property in Dubai, or you have set a structured investment range and feel that everything good is now too expensive, stay with me for the next few minutes because I want to show you a project where you're not paying downtown or Dubai Hills prices, but you're still getting branded, fully furnished, high quality apartments in a location I believe is going to be one of the new centers of Dubai. And the best part, you do not need to pay 3 to 4 million dirhams to start. You can enter this project with much lower capital. Let's be honest, if you're a first time buyer today in Dubai, you're probably feeling one of these. Everything good is above 2.5 to 3 millions now. Developers are launching towers every week. I do not know what is actually worth investing in. I do not want a tiny one bedroom with low ceiling and basic finish just because my budget is lower. On top of that, you might be thinking, will this area grow in price? Will I get a good rent if I do not want to live there myself? Is Dubai already at its peak? So, in this video, I want to talk about one specific project that I believe ticks many boxes for the first-time buyers and investors looking for a capital-efficient entry point. Before I talk about the building, let's talk about the location because that's where most people either get it right or completely wrong. If you look at a map of Dubai today, Arjan community sits in a very interesting position. It's around 5 minutes from Dubai Hills estate, where prices have already reached around 3,000 dirhams per square foot in many projects. Arjan already has schools, park, retail and a hospital. And you're not buying in the middle of nowhere and waiting 10 years for life to come. In Arjan, you have got a hospital literally walking distance from this plot. You are within a short drive to major areas like downtown Dubai, Dubai Marina, Dubai Hills estate and the main highways. And as infrastructure and metro plans develop further, this pocket becomes even more connected. And the exact location of this plot inside Arjan is even better. The building sits in a prime location inside the community. It is right opposite to the community park and only 2 minutes walking distance to the hospital and very close to the main entry and exit of the community. This means better convenience, better lifestyle and a strong rental demand. For families and tenants, this is exactly what they want. The schools, hospitals, park, reasonable commute and a price that still makes sense. This is one of the reasons I am personally very interested in Arjan for mid-ticket future growth investments. Now, let's talk about the project and the team behind this project. The name of this project is Arthouse Hills. And this project is not coming from a random first-time developer with no experience. The person leading this is called Santosh. He is a former head of sales at Emaar, one of the biggest and the most successful developers in the whole region. He spent years with Emaar, managed multiple launches, oversaw over 135 billion worth of sales, and knows exactly what works, what doesn't, and where buyers actually see value. After all that, instead of staying comfortable, he decided to move into a development and focus on one idea.
If we are not able to create value, then we shouldn't be doing this.
Arthouse Hills is built around that principle, value plus quality, not just let's sell and move on. Now, what is Arthouse Hills exactly? Arthouse Hills is a branded, fully furnished residential tower in Arjan with a strong focus on wellness and lifestyle. There are 3 main pillars. First, branded residences. Second, wellness-focused amenities. And third, spacious, livable layouts with high ceilings. Let me break down in simple terms. The tower is branded in partnership with Arthouse, a hospitality brand from New York. What does that mean for you? You get a proper design language from lobby to apartments. You get a luxury hotel style arrival experience, the drop-off, the lobby, the feel when you walk in. The brand is deeply involved in design and interiors until the handover. But here is the smart part. It is branded and furnished but not operated as a full hotel after the handover. Now you might be thinking that why is that important? Because full hotel style operation usually means very high service charges, which kills your rental yield. Here, the target is to keep service charges similar to a normal residential building in Arjan, while still giving you that branded premium feel. So you get the brand and design without paying hotel level running cost every year. Now about the wellness and the lifestyle part. Almost every building in Dubai says we have a pool and a gym. That's not enough anymore. Arthouse Hills has been designed with wellness as a core theme. You have got a mini forest trail on the podium, sound healing area, meditation and Zen gardens, a Japanese-inspired corner for calm and reflection, wellness-oriented social spaces. On top of that, the amenities are split into a family and wellness level with kids areas, wellness zones, and even a ladies' library inspired by a luxury hotels where ladies can host gatherings and a tea in a private, elegant space. You have got a rooftop level with an infinity pool, rooftop gym facing Zen garden, cigar lounge overlooking beautifully landscaped spaces, a cold bath facilities. So, when you and your tenant come home, it does not feel like just any other apartment building. It feels like a small resort but in a mid-market price range. Now, this is where it gets very interesting for end users and investors who care about quality. In many new launches today, sizes are getting smaller and smaller. Ceiling heights are often 2.8 to 3 meters. One bedroom unit comes with just one bathroom and a tight living area. Arthouse is doing exactly the opposite. Ceiling heights around 3.6 meters. 3.6 meters, this is normally seen in the ultra luxury projects. The size for the one bedroom is around 850 square feet. You have got ensuite bedroom with a special Toto branded automatic Japanese WCs for utmost comfort. You have got a separate powder room, a wide, comfortable living area. If we talk about two bedroom apartments, the size is around 1,250 square feet on average. In simple words, these are proper homes, not small boxes. You can actually host people, live comfortably and not feel squeezed. And on top of that, all apartments are fully furnished. So if you're a first time buyer, you do not need to worry about furnishing, shopping, interior design, etc. You can literally move in with your suitcase. And if you're an investor, you can start renting from day one on handover, especially for short-term stays because apartment already comes fully set up. Now, if we talk about the price range and the payment structure, I'm not going to reveal every single number and calculation here. This is something I keep for serious buyers who reach out directly. But at a high level, here's what you need to know. The starting prices are far below what you would expect when you hear words like branded, furnished, wellness, high ceiling, and Arjan near Dubai is. The price per square foot is positioned in the affordable luxury range. Not ultra luxury, not entry level basic. The payment plan is 60-40. Around 60% you pay during construction is spread over few years. And you're going to pay 40% at the time of the handover. This structure is important because you do not need to pay the full amount now. Your cash flow is spread over the construction period. You only pay the final 40% when the building is complete and ready. Now, when we start doing detailed calculations like how much total cash you need, how much per month or per milestone, what your expected rental income could look like, and what kind of return on equity you might achieve by the handover. That's where it gets very interesting, but I will not go into all those numbers here. If you want to see those exact calculations based on your budget and currency, you can message me directly and I'll walk you through the full payment plan, different scenarios like live in it or versus rent it out, long-term versus short-term rental options, and realistic appreciation assumption based on today's market, not just hype. Now, let me explain why this project really stands out, especially for investors who do not want to put a big amount of money upfront. And honestly, this is exactly why I wanted to talk about it today. You are in Arjan, which is becoming a real hub between current Dubai and future Dubai South. You're entering at a mid-price point, not at the top of the market. You're getting branded residences, wellness amenities, fully furnished units, high ceilings and generous layouts. Plus, you have a developer led by someone with serious Emaar background, not just a random name. Plus, you have a pre-appointed experienced contractor, which reduces execution risks. The name of the contractor is New Systems Engineering, a well-established name with decades of experience and over 130 projects delivered. And the product is clearly designed for both people who want to live in it and investors who want a strong rental demand. On top of that, the escrow account is already in place. So when you make payments, you are not paying the developer directly. You are paying into the escrow account, which is controlled and monitored by Dubai Land Department. This protects your money and ensures payments are released to the contractor only when certain construction milestones are completed. For first-time buyers and value-conscious investors, this is a very important safety layer. For first-time buyers and the value-focused investors, this combination is rare. So, if you are interested, here's what I would suggest. Maybe you have been waiting for the right project. Maybe you have been feeling price of Dubai's better communities, good communities. If that sounds familiar, then this is the right time to sit down and look at these numbers properly. Because at the end of the day, smart investing is not about liking the brochure, it's about understanding the figures and making sure the deal truly makes sense for you. You need to understand how much will you actually pay over the next 3-4 years. What could your rent look like at the time of the handover? What kind of return of equity are you targeting? How does this compare with keeping your money in the bank, in gold, or in any other city? So, if you want a detailed breakdown of numbers, payment plan step by step, rental and ROI scenarios based on the realistic assumptions, just send me a message, tell me your budget, time horizon, whether you want to live in it, in the property, or you want to buy purely for investment. I will send you a fully clear breakdown in simple language without any pushy sales talk, so you can decide if Arthouse Hills in Arjan fits your long-term plan. Now, if you find this video helpful and you want more practical, numbers-based breakdowns of Dubai's projects, make sure you follow, subscribe, and feel free to reach out directly for one-on-one guidance. For all the calculations, returns, and deeper analysis, I'll share everything with you personally when you get in touch with me. Thank you for watching.